Hello, everyone. Welcome to Health Professional Radio. I'm your host for today, Tabitha Moretto. Our guest today is Cindy Smith, CEO of the Australian Association of Social Workers. She is a passionate advocate for human rights, social justice, and a more inclusive Australia. Today, we're going to talk about her organizations and her different advocacies. Without further ado, welcome to the show, Cindy. It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you, Tabitha. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, my pleasure. So, Cindy, please tell the audience more about your organization.
Okay. So the Australian Association of Social Workers is a professional body of social workers located in Australia with more than 10,000 members. Social workers in Australia provide supports to vulnerable individuals, families and communities. They work in a wide range of areas, including mental health, family violence, child protection, aged care, disability, housing, drug and alcohol, social policy, and in doing so, attempt or try to advocate for a fairer society. As a professional association of social workers, we promote professional excellence and social justice. We're a member also of the International Federation of Social Workers, as are many social work associations across the world, and sets this year's theme as promoting community and environmental sustainability. World Social Work Day is the third Tuesday of March, so this year it's Tuesday the 20th of March. And this day is marked to celebrate and recognise the work of social workers globally.
That's fantastic. So can you tell us, who does it benefit?
Who does it benefit? The Australian Social Workers was established originally to assist social workers with their work and helping and ultimately empowering people and communities. We also regulate the profession by setting standards of social work education, accrediting social workers and professional development programs. We set also the code of ethics for social workers too, which gives the public some assurance about the standard of care that they can expect from social workers who are members of the Australian Association of Social Workers. We nurture the future of the profession with supports particularly to social work students and social work graduates. Members of this association can influence the very heart of government decision making and social policy, public and economic policy. We do this by advocating to government and trying to be at the seat of the table that make decisions. We actively engage with our membership to represent the sector through policy submissions. We collectivise our members to help us to develop the policies and the strategies, and hearings to promote social justice and well-being, particularly for the most disadvantaged in our community. People can get involved in joining our association and these policy submissions. We regularly do call-outs to members that have particular skills around disability and mental health to support us in our policy development. So members can get involved in this by visiting our website www.aasw and asn.au.
Wonderful. Now, can you tell us what's going on in your organization? What is your biggest event or topic that you would like to discuss?
Okay, so as I just said, the third Tuesday of every March is World Social Work Day. This year being Tuesday the 20th of March, and we're using this occasion to raise awareness of significant and vital social work that social workers do in Australia, and promoting the theme, community and environmental sustainability. We want listeners to join us in celebrating and recognising the contribution of Australian social workers on World Social Work Day. We have run a social media campaign for World Social Work Day through Thunderclap. The hashtag Social Work Day AU is being used to raise awareness and to recognise social workers' vital work of social workers now. We encourage listeners to share and tag us on Twitter and Facebook. When we talk about the environment, it's also not just about the physical and the natural environment, it's also about the social, cultural and political environment. Social workers are right at the heart of this kind of environmental sustainability. Each year we host an award called the Mary Moylan Award in the Northern Territory of Australia, which recognises an outstanding social worker as part of World Social Work Day festivities. Mary Moylan was the first social worker to work with remote Indigenous communities at the top end of Australia. Part of the Indigenous resilience is their connection to their land, on which we all live and work. Mary Moreland was involved in disaster recovery effort of the Katherine floods and also the East Timor emergency. This is an example of a social worker working within the strengths and challenges of different cultural, physical and political environments. Our latest Australian Social Work Journal also contains an article written by our member, Susan Bailey, about eco-social work in action, a place for community gardens, which is about social work facilitating and building of trust and cooperation between people of all backgrounds and in communities working together to grow healthy food, care for the environment and challenge unsustainability. It's available to members through our website if people are interested in looking at that. Recently, we had the Secretary-General, Dr. Rory Trull, come to Australia and interview one of our National President, Christine Craik, earlier this year about how she used her skills as a social worker during one of our big bushfires in Victoria in 2014. So social workers are at the coalface of environmental disasters as well as the other emergency providers.
That's wonderful to know. Now, Cindy, let's talk about misconceptions. Are there any misconceptions regarding your profession that drives you crazy and it keeps you up at night?
Yes, there are. People may be surprised to know that social workers, the diverse range of skills that social workers practice in, so, Tabitha, which includes areas of mental health and family violence and child protection, aged care, disability, homelessness, and many others. We also are at the coalface of social policy development. We're located in all variations of employment or workforces, whether it's government, federal government, state government, local government, in schools, you name it, social workers are there. So we have a very broad range of skill sets. The biggest misconception also probably about the people that use our services is that some are seen as deserving and some are seen as undeserving within the broader public eye. We see this as a theme played out in social policy all the time. We seek to change the cultural environment that entrenches poverty, structural racism and patriarchy, which is damaging individuals and society. Social work is very skilled and complex work, as people know, with its own body of research and practice. That's why we're campaigning in Australia. We don't have formal registration of social workers in Australia. We already have a credentialing system in place for our members with the use of collective trademarks and accreditations. We can accept referrals for GPs, such as similar to psychologists and psychiatrists and a range of other service providers in this area, and can be reimbursed through our Medicare system. So not many people know that, but it is a service that social workers offer alongside the other health professions. Being a 10,000 member strong body also gives us a collective voice, a loud collective voice, and a professional identity which is instantly recognisable, with the public, government and other health professionals. And our members, and we believe that the community directly benefits from this strength as a loud and large collective voice.
That's wonderful to know. Thank you so much, Cindy, for clarifying those misconceptions regarding your profession.
Thank you.
Cindy, I would love to talk to you more, but we're running out of time. But before we go, Cindy, what is your main takeaway message to all of our listeners out there? What would you like to tell them?
We'd like to tell them that social workers are at the coalface of trying to change the systems that entrench individuals and families and communities unfairly into systems of poverty. This is what social workers do every day to try and make a more just and fairer community.
Wonderful message. And lastly, can you tell us, for those who want to contact your organization, how can they do that?
Yes, thank you. So people that want to contact our organisation can visit our website, www.asw.asn.au, or call our membership line on 1-800-630-124. Thank you, Tabitha.
And thank you too, Cindy. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you, my pleasure.
And that was Cindy Smith, CEO of the Australian Association of Social Workers. We've just been talking about her organization, which promotes professional excellence and social justice. If you like this interview, transcripts and archives are available at www.hpr.fm. We're on all social media platforms, so don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Show us some love by subscribing to our HPR YouTube channel. We're also available for download on SoundCloud and iTunes. I'm Tabitha Moretto, and you're listening to Health Professional Radio.